shared. My particular situation that I want to talk about is related to relationships. I am currently in a relationship and have been so for 2.5 years. Bit of a complex situation in which I'm Canadian, he's Italian. We met when I was living in Europe for the last 3 years, and now I will be moving to Amsterdam, and he is still in Italy. So it's kind of a situation where two different cultures, two different upbringings. I know everyone's different, but it's sort of like I met someone and connected with him really deeply, but he's very far away from the person that I thought I would end up with.
Mhm.
And in a lot of ways, I think that I have been learning how to unlearn the things that I thought I wanted in a partner, if that makes sense,
Yep.
and the things that matter most versus the things that maybe are a little bit more superficial. But I guess from time to time, I still really doubt whether this relationship can work out in the long run or not. And just want to clear beliefs around that. So, for example, he has been trying to quit smoking for basically the entire time that I've known him. And that used to be like a very hard no for me. And now he rarely smokes, just uses an e-cig. So that's one thing. Second thing is I'm very career driven, ambitious, and I thought that I would be in a relationship with someone who has sort of the same outlook as me. But due to life circumstances, he started university really late. He's a couple years older than me, but still in university, has his own income through investment properties, but still not a solid career. And so that worries me in terms of stability. And then just in general, we don't really have a plan or a long-term, like, where are we going to end up? Where are we going to live? How are we going to make it work? So there's just a lot of uncertainty. And I'm trying to, on one hand, just be okay with it and embrace it and remind myself of all the positive things in the relationship. But on the other hand, there's a lot of doubt in my mind, maybe as I compare myself to other people or my parents' expectations or him being from a different culture, country. So there's a lot in there that I want to break down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you want to be with him as he is without making any changes to him?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. I
That's
mean,
that's
for
the,
now,
that's the
yeah.
question. Like where you live and what the plan is and all that and what other people think, that's all just superficial crap. What you want to ask yourself is this the guy I want to be with? Or is this guy that has potential to be the guy I want to be with? And that's why I'm hanging around with them. A lot of girls get into relationships with the guys who have the potential to be who they want, and that guy never changes, and he's always got that potential, and you're like, what the hell have I done? You
Yeah,
need to be willing to accept him exactly as he is now. And if you cannot, then that's not the guy you actually want to be in a relationship with.
it's hard because I don't like it. I get where you're coming from, but I think it's really hard to think about it in a very black and white way, um, because there are so many positive aspects that are foundational in terms of what I value.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what would lead me to answering, yes, I want to be with him now. But the problems are still problems for me, if that makes sense.
And the thing is, there's going to be problems in any relationship, but are these problems the ones that you feel you're okay with and they're just there and you'll eventually accept about them, or are these problems going to eat away and make you think, oh my God, why doesn't he stop this? When he said he was going to, when is he going to change? That's what's going to cause a relationship to break down.
Yeah, which I've experienced.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, because usually when we fight, it's me projecting these expectations, and that's the trigger point, and then things escalate. So I want to say yes, that I want to accept him as he is now.
Mhm.
I think a part of me is also just worried. Like
Okay.
it's maybe not even just what I think, but what other people think about our relationship that I try to block out and ignore because what should matter most is how I feel about it. But
Yeah.
it's hard to not let that chatter become your own internal dialogue.
And that's something you need to practice, because as far as what everyone else thinks, fuck them. Right? That's their business. They're projecting their concept of relationship on you, and that's where the judgments are coming from. Right?
Yeah. So I just need to learn how to be okay in a super unconventional relationship that's very different from what I thought I would be in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is the thing. You just want to make the relationship about the two of you, and whatever journey happens, let it happen. But when you're worried about what family's going to think and how it works culturally and all these are all human constructs that have nothing to do with relationships or love or what's going to happen. You just have to be in acceptance of your partner and have hope that he's in acceptance of you, because I'm sure there's some shit about you that he's like, oh my God, Anj, why does she do this? Right? But if those aren't deal breakers for him and his crap isn't deal breakers for you, you can make the relationship work. But if you're in this place, and this is the big thing, if you're in this place that you're hoping he will change eventually so that things will work, then you're not in acceptance of who he is, and you're not actually in the relationship you think you're in.
That's true.
And that's all it comes down to: fully accepting your partner with all the strengths, all the weaknesses, and going from there. And if it changes later on, it changes. But if you really want to be happy, you both have to be in acceptance of who the other one is.
Okay.
Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're good there. How are you feeling?
Better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Shiraz, and if you made it this far, please click like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. And if you would like shifts like the person in the video, subscribe to our monthly magic program. The link is in the description. You will get monthly coaching as well as emails going out to help boost your vibration, your wealth, your success, and as well as a lot of other perks. And remember, be well, be aware, and be magical.